Hey there, I'm Al, and I have the best gift that you could possibly get a digital sculptor. Before we get there, if you love all things 3D, be sure to subscribe. Alright, boys and girls, Christmas is right around the corner. If you have that special someone in your life, maybe your mother, father, brother, husband, wife, who loves sculpting in Zbrush or Blender, they just love to sculpt, right? I've got a $60 Christmas list for them. So this is monstermakers.com. Now, I have never been trained as a sculptor. I never had any training in Zbrush. And 2 years ago, my wife got me monster clay for Christmas, and I fell in love. If your loved one or friend, whoever, loves to sculpt, this is what I'd recommend, getting them monster clay. Monster Makers, they also make like blood and gore kits, latex, mask making stuff. But we're gonna go to sculpting and molding to monster clay. A couple years ago, my wife got me monster clay. So there are 3 grades of monster clay. There is soft, medium, and hard, and thankfully my wife got me all 3 because she didn't really know what I would like. I'm so thankful. I really disliked the soft, so I had never sculpted anything like physical ever until she got me this stuff. Except like, you know, my preschool days with, what is it? Not Play-Doh. With Play-Doh. So it's been a long time. But I started off, busted open the 4.5 pound thing of soft, and I really didn't like it. I was so disappointed. So I'm like, this isn't gonna work, because I would make something and then it would be so soft I can just mush it around with my fingers. So it's not like jelly, but it wasn't what I was expecting. So then opened up the medium and I fell in love. So it comes in this plastic tub that's microwave safe, and this is an oil-based clay. So I can throw this whole tub or part of this tub or some of this clay in the microwave, a microwave safe container, and then this is going to soften it up. If I were to keep it in there for a long time in the microwave, it's going to get like just turned to liquid, which would be great if you're pouring a mold or something like that. But 2 minutes, this whole tub in there, it's going to get kind of the consistency of taffy, which is fantastic. I can mush it around and then make my awesome, and then it's going to harden. And what that's going to allow me to do is use my tools to either rake this stuff off, scrape the clay off, sculpt and mold this to my liking, and then add more of that soft clay. I haven't really done much with the hard. I just love the medium. So if I were you, I would either on Amazon, probably cheaper on Amazon, I'm not sure these days. This is going to be 30 bucks plus shipping, so probably 40 bucks for this tub of clay. 100% reusable. What I do is I make little sculptures and I just kind of keep them around my house. So it's not reusable for me, but if you make something, you can just melt it back down and make something else. So this would really be a one-time purchase. This is a good amount of clay, it really is. So I have thoroughly enjoyed this. One of the greatest Christmas presents I ever got from my wife. It was very thoughtful, and I've always wanted to sculpt in actual clay. So let's say this is 30 bucks, 40 bucks. Okay, I know it's expensive. It's totally worth it in my opinion. Get the medium. Next, I would recommend getting a sculpting wheel or some sort of stand that can rotate. Super helpful to rotate around. You can just spin it. This one's 15 bucks. I've seen them as cheap as 10 bucks on Amazon. And last but not least, just get some cheap sculpting tools. I would get just a combination kit. Like this one would be fantastic. 10 bucks, you get 6 pieces. These 2 are fantastic. If you want to spend a little bit more money, you can get higher quality tools, more variety of tools. This will do just fine starting out. So that is my Christmas suggestion for the ZBrusher in your life. Get them started in actual clay. Now they could absolutely hate it, but I loved it. It was so cool. I've learned so much. So one of the coolest things for me, I've never taken a sculpting class, never used real clay in my life, but everything I've learned over the years in ZBrush translated directly to sculpting in clay, which I was surprised how much of it translated. I figured it would, but to see it in action, it was fantastic. I was up and going in no time once I used that medium clay. It was fantastic. So I'm upping my skills in ZBrush when I'm sculpting for fun and back and forth. So great gift idea. Hey, thank you for sticking around for this video. Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe and go out and order those Christmas gifts. You gotta do it. Sneak up on you.